I want to answer a few charges that have been made by some Seventh-day Adventist members, uh, saying that I pick on them and attack them through my videos. First of all, I realize, whether others do or not, I realize the only thing they're trying to do is damage control. They're totally useless on YouTube. No one believes them anymore but themselves. Uh, and they've been exposed for what they are, and they can't stand to be exposed as a cult or heretics. That's the way cult members operate. They think I'm a Jesuit priest and everything's a big conspiracy. So with the charges that I attack them and I'm picking on them through my videos, let me point out some things here to my viewers and allow those who have logical thinking minds to make up their own mind or not, whether I attack them or not. First of all, I do not call Seventh-day Adventist members whores as they call Catholics whores. I do not call Protestants children of a whore simply because they worship on a Sunday. So who's attacking whom? I do not call Seventh-day Adventist members or say that they will receive the mark of the beast for worshiping on an abolished Old Testament Sabbath. But yet they want to claim that anyone who doesn't worship on the Sabbath, such as Catholics and Protestants, will receive the mark of the beast, simply because Ellen White said it. And they don't have the gray matter between their ears to figure it out from the Bible that the mark of the beast is not a day of the week. I use Seventh-day Adventist material, the writings of Ellen White, and the Bible to show their unbiblical teachings. If I make it up, it comes from the Bible then, because I use their material, I use the Bible, and I use the writings of Ellen White, and as anyone who can hear and see, they're well documented within my videos. By using the material of the Seventh-day Adventist members and the writings of Ellen White, the members would be hard-pressed to come up with a good lie on how it can be made up. When it comes right from their material, it's documented in the videos. Now, there are times when I may allude to where Ellen White predicted the return of Christ, but I'll always say, see my video for documentation. And it's just simply a matter of me alluding to it in the video and referring to another video to see the documentation for it. That's something that people do all the time. If they're afraid or too lazy to study the history of their own church, it is hardly my fault. For instance, I've shown in my videos how the early pioneers of the Seventh-day Adventists taught the shut door policy. In other words, that from 1844 to 1851, the door to salvation was closed and that no one was going to be saved. A failed prediction by Ellen White on the return of Christ. But yet they seem to know nothing about it. It's hardly my fault if they don't know their own history. I've shown in the video how Ellen White endorsed the first three-angel message of 1844. But because it failed, now they've had to reinvent the three-angel message, and they're teaching a second three-angels message now. But yes, it's a funny thing. They fail to mention when they teach their second three-angel message and say, oh, by the way, we had to reinvent the three-angel message because the first one stemmed from failed predictions that didn't ever come true. So we've had to reinvent it and change it now so it'll be more believable. But yet, they seem to know nothing about the first three-angel message that failed and only want to preach the second three-angel message that was reinvented. I've shown that Seventh-day Adventists totally misrepresent the little horn of Daniel chapter 8. I mean, it's just a fact. It's not something that you can make up. It's a fact. They've totally misrepresented it in order to portray the Catholic Church in bad light. But yet again, they don't have any reputable scholars who are able to see that. Now then, in order to slander the Catholic Church, they invent lies. I show things from their material, but they invent lies. And let me show you what I'm talking about. Macarius Felidae, they say the tiara or inscription on the Pope's tiara that adds up to the mark of the beast. First of all, it has been well documented that has totally been fabricated by the Seventh-day Adventist organization. And apparently they cannot read. That's just the bottom line. Apparently they can't read, or they just don't want to read the facts. The Bible says the number is the number of a man, not the title of a man. I don't know, if Protestants ever connect that or not, but the 666 is the mark of a man or humanity. It's not the title of a man. The non-existent Catholic Catholic National that they have invented and made up. Of course, they say, oh, well, just because you say it's not made up, don't mean you can't find it. Well, none of them can ever find it, though. Why can't they find it? Because they made it up. The rabbinical curse by their famous zoologist, Walter Veth, totally erroneous. They can't find it, don't know where it is, because it doesn't exist. Only in their made-up minds did the quote ever take any form of life. The list could grow on and on about the things, the lies. Those are lies that have been proven. The list could go on and on about the lies they have proven. Now then, when you make up things and fabricate things, then who's attacking who? If the Catholic Church were as bad as you say it is, why would the Seventh-day Adventists have to make up lies in order to attack it? I use their writings, their material, show it, document it, show the Bible, show how they misinterpret the Bible, but yet truth becomes a lie and lie becomes the truth. So if Seventh-day Adventists want to think that I'm making up things, again, it comes from their own writings. Of course, they've changed their writings so much, I don't know if Seventh-day Adventists can ever find the real history anymore. And consider these things too. Is it an attack on someone when you show how they interpret the Bible as opposed to the way someone else interprets the Bible? And then again, to show they're totally wrong in their misinterpretation. Consider this. When a comment is made on one of my Adventist videos where I show in there where they're wrong, and a comment is made on that video, it seems a logical conclusion that that comment would have been made by Seventh-day Adventist. The Seventh-day Adventist video showing the errors of the Seventh-day Adventist organization, and if a comment's made on that video, common sense says that it came from a Seventh-day Adventist member, such as the comment on one of my videos that I found about 3 or 4 days ago. And I quote, "I hope your mother gets cancer," end quote. Well, their wish came true, but only it was many years ago. My mother did die of cancer in 1975. Because of that comment, I could care less whether another Seventh-day Adventist ever comments on my videos or not. They don't have the brains to carry an argument. All they are is a bunch of hateful, spiteful people who make comments like this, "I hope your mother gets cancer." When in fact my mother did die of cancer in 1975. And when I saw her in her hospital bed dead, I knew that I lost someone that I love very dearly. So for any of you to make such a comment shows the bitterness and hateful and darkness of your heart to me. And I could care less whether another Seventh-day Adventist ever makes a comment on my videos or not. Who is attacking whom? Damage control is all they're doing. They've attacked Desmond Ford, they've attacked D.M. Kenwright, they attack anyone who stands against them. And I stand against the heretical teachings of the Seventh-day Adventist organization. Until next time, this has been Golly saying, God bless.